now we need to figure that out.
I can find that out.
I have 4 professions and I'm infected. Infected doesn't get much or any money, but my profession should.
Yeah, I know you get 12 silver from an athlete. What are you, a janitor?
Yes.
Navigator, which gives you... Where'd it go? Gives you 15 silver. What are you, a chauffeur?
Yes.
40 copper. And another 60 copper for janitor.
So I have 115 copper and 27 silver. I'm just going to assume from my infected background I had enough for my mediocre spear.
Yeah. So. Goodness.
I'm going to assume my spider has a higher carrying capacity than it would realistically have from its stats.
Yeah.
Because it's a mount.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Where are you headed now after you've calmed down the civilians and they've all given you a little bit of their money, their precious hard-earned money? What are you planning on doing?
Well, they said to go to the guards tower. Well, I do want to do the main character thing of just walk into someone's house and be like, yes, break your furniture for loot. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to walk to the main tower. Yeah, that's essentially what I do. But I'm going to walk to the main tower and just...
The guards tower?
Yes.
Okay.
And ask them if I could buy supplies from them.
So...
I'm shocked that the town doesn't have, like, lantern oil or alcohol or gunpowder of some kind.
It looks like it should be a profitable village, but it's, like, not on the scale of a city or anything that would have...
They also all seem to be in poverty.
Yeah. Most towns would have some sort of lantern lighting, which means if they do and I'm desperate, I could just cut a pipe and...
Again, they don't count as a town, they still count as a village. And then this is still considered a group of, like, 3 families out in the sticks with houses. That's what this is considered.
You said it's much larger than it said in the
so
thing.
It's Alaska.
And that it also is much more like a city main point. So it is a city.
It is missing...
Quit changing back and forth.
It is missing certain important things that would make it a city. Like a proper lighting system, proper plumbing.
I'm going to go over to the tower.
The heck do they have? Chamber pots?
If the tower doesn't work, I'm going to ask them where the old merchants did work and where their buildings were so I can break into them and steal their supplies.
Jesus Christ.
Look at you. They're like, we're willing to sell some of them, but not a large portion of them. We do still very much need them for defending our people from a demon lord.
Interesting. Could I buy a large supply of alcohol or oil?
We don't have alcohol other than the commanders that don't touch his stash. He spends most of his paycheck on that.
Lantern oil?
Yeah, we have a little bit that we use for patrols, but it's not much. Only really enough to last the rest of the week.
Do you have anything which burns quickly?
Some leftover wood might be over at this old sawmill, but... most of it's being used for repairs on the buildings.
Do you have any fire starters of any kind?
Not to my knowledge.
Interesting.
Most of us just kind of clang onto random rocks we find and hope it sparks.
I'm going to take as many of their weapons as they will sell me and just put it into like a bag I have. I just have a burlap sack with loads of sharp, unsheathed objects in it.
Yeah, that's gonna work, totally.
I have an idea of what he's planning, but I don't like it, and I hope it's not what he's planning.
Are you trying to make a shrapnel bomb?
I hope that's not it, but what I'm thinking of is way worse.
What are you thinking?
Don't worry about it. I don't want to give Thomas ideas.
Okay.
Alright, so I bought just a lot of weaponry.
I'll go with... You have how much copper?
I have 115 copper.
Well, sweet Jimmy
They're
Christmas.
willing to give you 11 weapons for that.
Neat. Just 11 miscellaneous swords?
Yeah, none of them...
For all of my copper?
They don't even do a sea of damage. They're very bad.
Just for weapons. All of my copper?
Yep.
Neat.
So you are now broke.
They wanted the silver, but they know it's not worth it.
Is there a shovel I could have? Mining supplies, perhaps.
Mining supplies? Well, we're not a mining town. We're more crop growing, so you'd have to go see one of the farmers for that.
So, a farmer would likely have something for tilling or
Uprooting.
removing soil.
Yes.
Interesting. So I'm next going to where the farmers are.
So, I like how he just has this checklist of people to go see to gather miscellaneous items.
Which may or may not create a bomb.
My character's smart. They're preparing to figure out how to take care of these creatures. And I'm coming up with multiple potential plans.
Why do you have so many? Okay. So as you are headed to see the farmers, you hear a strange gurgling noise coming from beneath you. Again, the city has no plumbing. Just taking your spear.
Take my spear and just jab the ground next to my spider. I don't need to communicate with my spider. They know me.
They know you. They know to back away once you grab the spear in any weird fashion.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Spades.
Thomas. Go fuck yourself.
This is why I roll for it.
Alright, ace of diamonds. You kind of just clink against the ground. Give me a reflex check.
Hearts.
King of Hearts. Why are you bad at hitting but good at dodging?
Yes.
What are you, Satsuma?
Yes.
Gosh, I can't wait for the populace to understand that joke.
Yes.
Gosh.
I don't understand that joke.
Can't wait for you to understand that joke because it's hilarious. Okay. So, you and your spider both dart away in separate directions. Unless you're mounted. Are you mounted on anything?
I'm mounted.
You're mounted?
Yeah.
Okay. So your spider and you dart, let me say left, away from what appears to be a large vine with bulbs across it. All of them with a strange orange liquid flowing inside of it.
Pretty standard plant monster. Once again, character. They've been around. They know.
Get around.
The orange things are either a weak point or they'll kill me. Either way, I should stab them.
The tendril doesn't seem to know what it's lashing at. It just sinks back into the ground.
So I don't need to worry about it.
No, not really. It just sunk back in the ground. It's not a problem.
So I can just ignore it.
It's gone. It's gone.
So it's not my problem. I'm continuing to see the farmers.
I love it. It's no longer my issue.
I think I found out where the children were going. Anyway.
I like the headcanon of just your character's like, I know where the kids went, and just walks away from that. Doesn't tell anyone. Just oh, that's where the kids went. Okay.
Pretty standard adventuring stuff. If I tell them, they'd just be upset.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna continue.
Yeah, I wish Javi was understood that. Gosh, yesterday was a nightmare with the villagers. Anyways, you continue off to the farmers. A little more wary this time of where you step. But your spider's a spider. He knows good ground when he steps on it, so he's able to keep you away.
Got those weird spiky legs, so it like digs into the ground a little bit with each step.
Spiders are actually very well at telling where they should and shouldn't step. That's why they can build nests pretty much anywhere.
Fair enough.
I'm going to run on the assumption that my spider, because it's armored, it has more spiky legs instead of the normal spider paws.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Spiders have paws.
Yeah, they have cute little paws like nails.
Don't call it cute. They're not cute.
There's only like 4 spiders that are cute to me.
I'm going to pull up an image of spider paws.
No.
No.
They're
you
not.
know
bad.
I have arachnophobia.
As do
don't.
I.
So do I. Thomas, I know what you're talking about. I've seen enough anime. Thomas, stop. You're going to send them into shock.
No, I mean it's actually like fairly cute.
It's never cute.
Here, without like pulling up an image of a spider, here is a paw. It's not spidery, I swear.
He's right. I still don't like it though.
That's a pretty standard spider paw. Like most of them have little grippy bits with stuff. My spider is an armored death spider, so instead of like pawing the ground,
Just blades for feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Stabbing into the ground. If it ever steps on hardwood, it's gonna be like a dog which has never been indoors before. It's like just sliding all over the place. No balance, just awkward clicking against the floor.
That's hilarious.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you take a dog, which is normally an outdoors dog, and bring it onto a hardwood floor. It's just like click, click, clack, clack, click, sliding around.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's sad, but it's hilarious.
That's essentially what my spider would do if it ever encountered, like, solid ground. Anyways, so I get to the farmers.
You reach the farmers, and they just kind of look at you a little concerned, like, you made it here?
Yes.
You didn't die.
Anyways, I desire to purchase farming supplies.
What's with the burlap sack?
Don't worry about it. I need farming supplies.
Who are you?
Do you have any bags for gathering?
Who are you?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh,
And
okay.
this seemed like an interesting town.
Well, you picked the darn tootin' time to come around. We got a demon lord over there in the pit. Did you go see them? Did you go fix that?
Eventually, that's what I'm buying things for. So anyways, do you have supplies for tilling soil?
You got food?
Perhaps.
We stuck here. We tried leaving. I saw a guy get impaled by a plant.
Oh yeah, I found one of those. They're fun.
And you still made it here?
And they're not my problem. I'm not gonna bother with them.
How about this? I'll give you whatever you want if you can make it so that me and my king can go get some grub.
So you want me to go clear a direct path for you?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to take one of the swords and just like stab it into the ground and drag it behind me so they have a clear path to follow.
Just follow the same path you just used?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow back like all the way until I encounter that one plant creature. Now I'm going to kill it.
Huh.
Well.
So it's still underground, but you see the hole it came out of.
I'm chucking a sword into it. The sword which I was dragging.
Sword. It's not gonna kill it.
It's gonna awaken it.
Thomas?
Yes.
Actually, just roll.
Plugs. Neat.
Okay. So, you feel the ground rumble.
By the way, whether or not I want it to, that sword did 3 cards of damage.
What?
Not counting my strength bonus or my agility, just counting my armor bonus from Guardian, that did 3 cards of damage.
Right.
I don't care what you calculate the weapon as, that did extra damage.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to kill it, I was just trying to wake it up and distract it so I could then stab it in the weak point.
Give me a suit, Thomas.
Diamonds, apparently.
27.
Neat. So that awakens the creature, right?
Yeah, it definitely woke it up. Give me a reflex save.
Club and diamonds.
I should have wanted clubs, Thomas.
I rolled. I'm gonna roll properly from here on out. Thought it was later than it is.
I'm gonna just do this. 7, 3, 4. Thomas, roll one more time.
3, so that would be hearts.
Your dice hate you, Thomas.
They do. That's why I use it as my monster dice. The purple set is the traitor set.
Ah!
I'm hoping the map doesn't take any of this up.
The yellow set is the royal set. It actually treats me well.
Thomas,
Yes.
these are the suits.
hearts. For the damage it's doing to me?
Yeah.
Is it attacking me or my mount?
It is It's an explosion.
Will I take Rook and defend my mount?
Okay.
The question was whether you're targeting me or my mount, because either way you're attacking me.
Okay.
Screw you and the horse you rode in on. I have a spider.
Which is better.
Yes.
Alright, I need to do math. And I'm not entirely smart at doing math with numbers of this magnitude.
Don't worry, I have 37 defense. You can basically take the king and the queen out of the equation.
Well, no,
the
these are
queen.
suits. So it's 12. This one's the value is being multiplied by 12. A suit is 12.
You're rolling for damage, right?
Yes.
At 37. How much is a queen worth again?
12
Okay.
times 12 is 144.
That's...
It's a suit of
If
damage.
you call it correctly, that would be 12 times 2, because it's crit success, so
12
that's
times
24.
12 times 12 times 12 times 2.
That's
They're
not...
suits, not cards.
That's really not how it worked, Glenn. This is not the damage calculation you've ever run. If a card is worth 12, and then I get a crit on it,
Yes.
it's now worth 24. Not 12 times 12, it's 12 times 2.
How
What the fuck are you talking
It's a
about?
suit of damage. Suit is 12 cards. Goes 1 C, 1 S, 1 D.
So you're saying
It did
the creature does...
the explosion, because you... Do you
You're
want
saying
to...
the
Do you want
creature
to...
does 48 cards of damage?
40...
I want to confirm that you mean it's doing 48.
53. That'd be 1D.
Oh, that's... Well, death save time. Luckily, I'm an infected patchwork, so it's at advantage.
Death saves!
Heart of the cards.
Is that what you're going with?
Yep.
You just
2
going
draws, heart of the cards.